let's take care of the disclaimer, and once that's done, we'll get to the charts. This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Please do not copy our trades. We're just trading to have fun. Many, if not most, of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube. Due to the delay of the stream, there's a latency of sometimes 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds. We're active scalpers. We could be out of the trade in 10 seconds. You don't even see us opening yet, and we're already out. We also trade offline, and I trade off camera. I have other charts, other screens, so you do not get to see the complete picture. Do not copy our trades. We are not licensed professionals. We're also not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90-95% of all traders lose money. We're not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Also, finally, please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Please read and understand the rest of CFTC Rule 4.41, and let's get to the charts. Okay, I'm here today early. CPI inflation data expected in UMO clock. Let me fix my clock. A little throat clear before the stream. Yep, CPI is coming out in 3.5 minutes. Let me take a look at the economic calendar. And previous for the inflation rate, CPI year over year 2.9 was the previous. Consensus is 2.9, and also for the month over month 0.2 with a consensus of 0.3. So let's see what it comes in at. What chip? I think I see that you're making a chat. Hold on, I gotta open up the doc. What chip's in already? Good morning, what chip? At 5:30 in the morning for you. Chat. Yeah, it's cool now. Let's full port news with your money. Hey, everyone smash like. I don't think anyone's in the room yet. Why is this chat box so big? I think I can go down to there. Okay, good enough. I got new mic settings. I got to test them. Let me see what it said there. OBS 25. That's it. And my gain. Where's my gain? Just want to make sure that nothing changed. I don't have a lot of time. Gain 4.6. Okay, everything is where it should be. Well, today is the same day as yesterday. I'm not getting myself into trouble. I'm going to try with my trade copier and only one account. Not all my PAs, not half my PAs. I've gotten into too much trouble. Just gonna dip my toes in the water. Okay, let's watch the crazy reaction. What chip thinks 21,968? I'm doing 1 micro long with a 40-point stop. Me too, I want to play. I'm going to try to play with my MFFU account, but I'm going to do the opposite. 28.21. I'm going to go down, put in a buy limit. I put in a buy limit about 40 points lower. I think they're going to spike it the wrong way. Oh, Apex froze. Topstep froze. CPI is 3.3% year over year. Where's the month to month? So year over year, 3%. .4% for the core instead of 0.3 consensus, 0.2 last time. So higher inflation. Well, that wasn't a good idea to get out. That wasn't a good idea. I want my money back. I'm always wrong. Well, MFFU is a blowaway account, so let me see if I can get 7 points on this trade. Okay, I'm green on MFFU. Thank you very much. Took advantage of the volatility. Didn't you go short? No, I put in a not as much fun as I thought. You had to straddle. You had to take one long in one account and one short in another account. No, it wasn't fun for me either. Yeah, it wasn't fun for me either. But I recovered quickly. Don't tell anyone what I did. No, I didn't go short. I put in a buy limit 40 points under the market. I was assuming they were going to spike it lower by 40 to 60 points and then send it higher. And to be honest with you, I really didn't expect higher inflation data. I thought as a minimum this thing would have came in at even or lower. So where were we before the news? We're at, let's say, around 840. So a 300-point dump. That's pretty impressive. What's that, 1.5%? I think each 100 points is about 0.5%. That would make sense, approximately. I mean, it's not a It's not an exact calculation, but well, well, I took a chance there with the volatility. First I got slapped, then I got my money back, so I don't think I'm going to take any impulsive trades, and if I do, I'm just going to go with the trend. Let me sit back and take a look at the charts. I don't even know which chart I'm displaying. Give me a second. I am on the one chart. Perfect. The big view. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Okay, well, we traded below and above, and now again below the Asian session. So I don't know what to make too much of that. I know yesterday I was wrong with my theory. Yesterday, let's just take a quick look. Just when the market opened, we were exclusively below the Asian session. I said that was bearish, and well, in this case, I was very wrong. I was looking at daily candles and there was a downside, possibly Friday close to Sunday. Open gap down, it got bought back up, but there was no selling through the gap. We are now wick 50% of that gap. That's 519. What day are today? We're Wednesday today, eh? Yeah, so that's Tuesday, Monday. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Well, if you guys know me, I expect a bounce at 21,519. We're almost there. We are there now. If we are under previous day's low, I'm usually bearish, so that'll be my mild bias. The objective is equal with 21,968. But I am not going to trade a bias anyways. I am just going to read what the tea leaves tell me at the time. I'm going to be trading carefully. Copy trading. What am I copy trading? I want to copy trade. Leader account will be Apex. The follower account's going to be MFFU. And we'll see how that goes. Just one account. Don't want to do more than that. Too many bad experiences with the trade copier. And if I'm using the trade copier, I'm going in with market orders. Music seems a little loud, no? Is it just in my ears, or tone it down a little bit? So that's the 15-minute. I just don't understand why I keep losing the levels that I'm drawing in. It's pretty damn frustrating. This is one of my favorites that I want to have in. It's a wide one. Good enough. That's a very wide one. But I wanted to encapsulate this consolidation. The area where this Trump dump happened and these two highs. And of course, look how we stopped right at it over here also. So I'm averaging down long. LOL, getting a bounce off 519. Yeah, that's possible. That was a heck of a dump. Well, given the chart that I have, let's put in a couple of other obvious levels, like this one. That's crazy. 02, that's good enough. Apply. Oh yeah, no good. And then how about some of the obvious lows? I think I'm just going to mark those off with a line. Good enough. There was one other level that I was watching. I think it's going to get lost now in the confusion, so we'll just keep that there. It's too bad. I really like the levels, and they were really proving to hold. So 200 points in a minute. I don't know if you remember, there a while back there was a day when every candle was 100 points 1 minute. I don't remember what was happening at the time, and it wasn't that long ago. Could have been 6 months ago, could have been about a year ago. I don't remember exactly, but oh, I was nuts. Well, I think I'm going to get off the 5 minute with a candle like that. I'll just keep the 5 minute, which is the top left chart, so that I can watch the London session, see where we are. The 15 minute chart, I can see both Asian and London session. And then you got the 1 minute chart with such a big candle, nothing shows. 1 minute chart looks beautiful, 519. Yeah, I'm gonna get across soon. I'll be able to go long. Not just yet. Meantime, I'll set up my strategies, I guess. I didn't have a chance to do those because I started streaming early. But I need that massive candle to fade off into the distance, because it's gonna skew all my... That's weird. Why is it green there? All my indicators and filters. That's so funny. That is funny. Sorry, ignore my charts for the moment. You're not getting any info off this. I just gotta change something. Definitely don't need that. Goodbye. And template. Save as 15-second chart. Yes, why are you showing? Yeah, that's so weird. I don't know. It's doing weird stuff. We'll see. Yeah, that's why I said that I knew that would happen. I had confidence. I mean, I don't know if you confirmed which company it was, but I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna go short. Probably will regret it. Yeah, it's not a good decision. I'll tell you what the thinking was. I was going to short Dexy, the automated strategy would be short now. So I was thinking of doing what Dexy does, but I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to add another system to my into my brain right now. I'm already confused enough as it is. And I don't understand why this chart over here has green. It's almost like there's a mistake. Real time. There is definitely a mistake somewhere. There shouldn't be any green. That you're seeing over there. It's real time, but it should only start drawing in backgrounds when I load it onto the chart. Stop is 462. Wow, that's a stop and a half. Well, you got the let's put it on this. I should move my, do I have room for this somewhere? No, I don't, unfortunately. I don't know if you remember, there was that trade. What did I call it there? It was the IFEG to go back to the data spike, either the high or the low. In this case, you're hoping to go back to the data spike high. So where did we get the first inverted bearish fair value gap? It was entry right there at 550. However, if you remember, I was saying that I like the second one better. The risk return is better. You can set a tighter stop. So let's see when the second one comes up, I'll bring it up. I still want that large data candle to get more into the background, fade off, so it's not skewing the charts, at least on the 1 minute and the 15-second. Even the 15-second is still skewed. Okay, my short that I'm basing off Dexy came back to break even. I'm showing it on the 15-second Heikin chart, but actually trading this chart, which is what Dexy runs off of. I'm cold. I'm gonna need to go get a sweater. Damn. What am I looking for? Oh, really? I'm just looking for one more. Take profit is down here. Do a buy limit. I'll put in a buy limit over here also. See what that gives me. Hopefully they both get hit. I'm nowhere near the 519, so I'm optimistic. Let's go a little bit lower. 57, 56, three points. One gone. Let's see if we can get the other one. Anyways, I'm not going to keep this chart up. That's the chart I'm using to make my decisions, but I'm not going to keep it up because people don't see that chart. Let's just put up the 15-second chart. More interesting. Looks more like a normal chart that people are used to. I think after this might be my last trade for a little while. I mean, you know, like till the open or something. I'm going to go get a sweater. Oh, I'm making a mistake. I had to get out. Dexy was out already. Did you take a look at the overnight stream for a minute or two? What chip? 2 nights ago, the new strat. I'm trading it aggressively, but took in 6,600. I mean, you know, of course, it's certainly relevant to what size I'm trading it at. I'm using minis. Okay, and today I closed it at 3,300 or something, so it beat Counter-Strike 2 nights in a row. But I'm trading it at a size that it should bring up really large numbers. I'm not using micros, you know, 1 or 2 micros. I think I set it at 2 minis. And it's a system that adds to its trade, so we are told to brace for a huge snowstorm on Wednesday night, starting tonight and tomorrow. I don't know. Doesn't sound that bad when you say it in, I think in inches, it's about 12 inches, 10 inches. Doesn't sound that bad. I mean, you go, what the hell? That's like, doesn't even cover your shoes. But with the wind and the drifts, it's never 10 or 12 inches. When you go out to shovel, there's usually 2 to 3 feet of snow. If 10 inches is falling, so you can double it or triple it, for those of you who don't know. Yeah, you can double it or triple it, what you're going to have to clean off your garage, your driveway, and your stairs. And then we're supposed to have another one on Saturday. Time to put all the cars in the garage. I slept. I can use the word had. Terrible case of insomnia over the last, geez, I don't know, I can almost say 5 to 7 years. Tried so many medications, none of them ever worked. Well, there was one that worked, but they never wanted to give it to me. Finally, my doctor agreed. After I told him that the pharmacist says that he doesn't understand why. There's a few doctors that I went to trying to get it. None of them ever want to give it. But finally my doctor succumbed, and now I'm sleeping. I feel great. Finally, I don't wake up like a zombie in the morning. Wow. Really don't understand why there's green on this chart. I have to check my code. Yeah, if you're looking at the charts and just want to get an idea of what this, well, chocolate, that's the color that it is, so we'll call it what it is, what this chocolate background is. It's the 2-bar reversal. It highlights a 2-bar reversal. So in this case, this bullish fair value gap over here was reversed, was closed out, was mitigated. I don't know what word to use. What's the official word when an IFVG forms? You closed the previous fair value gap. I know the official word is mitigated, but I think you sound pompous when you say the word mitigated. I've never used the word mitigated in a normal sentence. I have to go to ChatGPT and ask for synonyms for the word mitigated. And if you see a green one, that means it is a bearish fair value gap that got mitigated. 2-bar reversal. You know what? I should go watch the video that talks about the 2-bar reversal of the fair value gaps and see what terminology he uses. Some people don't like the word moist. Nah, the word moist is a good word. I like it. Mitigated. How many times did you use the word mitigated in a sentence in your life before you heard it from ICT Concepts? I don't think I ever did. I used the word litigation more than I've ever used mitigation. Legal term. Yeah, maybe. Litigation, yeah. I don't know about mitigated. Yeah, mitigated maybe also. I need a fireplace where I am. 8:59 alert. This is a boring chart, the 1 minute right now. I really got nothing, but the bias right now is officially bearish on the Renko charts. And I want to watch fair value gaps on the 5-minute chart. My boys keep telling me stop following ICT and fair value gaps. I don't know how to use them. They're right. I don't. It's not my wheelhouse. I assumed you moved it tighter. Did you stretch it out? Stop is... Yeah, I'm not sure. Last thing I have, you said stop is 462. Maybe you meant 562, so then you dropped it lower to 538. Well, I understand what a fair value gap is. Like, I can identify it on a chart. It's understanding how to use them and when to use them. And you have to run data, that's all. I haven't put in the work. I created an EA that would trade them. I didn't like the results too much, so I ditched it. But it was trading all of them. I don't remember what the theory was. It wouldn't just get into one as soon as it was formed. It was looking for a pattern. I don't remember what the pattern was, but it didn't pass the smell test. I think Dexy has a lot of potential from an observation that I know, a behavior that I know to occur in the markets, but what's the but? The but is on a really strong run, you can get hurt. So I think I might have to put in a stop for an unrealized loss. You have to start from daily, then 4 hour, then 1 hour. Those higher time frames will on 50-minute. Then you have, oh my God, you lost me already. Then you have multiple fair value gaps inside each other, but yeah, it's a study. Compared to that, I do romper room trading. I don't know if you know what romper room. Romper room is like it was a Sesame Street. Maybe it was a local show. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I do Sesame Street trading. I like to break down price into blocks and try to find anomalies, repeatable patterns. And then just code it and have them identified for me. I couldn't do that kind of analysis. Where would I even put all the charts? I don't know. I don't know how you guys do it, to be honest with you. 50% of the weekly fair value, of the weekly opening gap. I would never think to look at that. I would need a notebook to remind me to check all these levels. Yeah, that's the problem. See, you're using so many time frames and so many conditions. It's very hard to code. I like to be able to code things and then have a visual dashboard. I like the book map. I watched it a little bit on a few people's streams. I think it was Patrick Whelan's stream actually that I was introduced to book map. Pretty sure. See, like for me, I'm saying the visual is kind of light chocolate boxes, the most recent bearish fair value gap. I know it's obvious and easy to see, but without the box. But for me, it's a quick catch of the eye. Oh, good morning, Only Futures Trading. Did you play in the news volatility? I went long, lost 300, reversed, larger size, got it back. I'm happy. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Woodchip. I never know when you're often you get in on the touch, which works very well, it seems, many times. Then sometimes you're getting in, you're waiting for the 50%. I like the 50% area entry of the previous fair value gap, you know, a touch of that, and then in this case selling for continuation. I find maybe the risk is smaller, and when the risk is smaller you can get a better. All right, cool. Oh my god, you just reminded me, I have my Apex account I got to pass. Where am I? 158,824, $175 away. That's so funny. 7,800 on a 58 on a 50,000 account. Yeah, that's funny. Long one short. I think the one long, one short. I mean, I'm not an expert in it. But when you catch a really big move like today, you wait till 8:35. And then I think you have enough volatility to push you over the edge on one side or the other. What did the move do exactly at 8:30? Didn't it shoot up a bit? Yeah, you see how it shot up there a bit? That's almost 30 points. You know, this is the 15-second chart. Let me put it up. This is the 15-second chart. It's not the 1-second chart, but still. We're at 822. It popped to 848, so almost 30 points, and then went the other way. So yeah, no, even on that fake pop, you can say, okay, if I had 61... Good morning, Nathan. Welcome. We're talking about passing evals by full porting, by going full size and taking trades in both directions using a straddle. So like going long and short on the news. You can do it with Apex evaluations as far as I know. I don't know if other firms allow you. So I'm saying, I'm looking over here. The spike. Oh, sorry about that. This little spike over here, well, it wasn't pre-news because that started at 8:30. Spreads are huge at that moment. I'm not thinking you would get filled even if you had a. Well, I think you're using a 61 tick take profit. That's 15 points in one tick. The spread could be, in the first few seconds, the spread could be 30, 40 points. Hold on a minute. Yeah, what's up? Give me a sec. I am back. I am back. OCO orders. One cancels the other. I'm trying to just do this evals fast. Don't mind if I blow those cheap evals, but reserve it. Yeah, I played with it a few times and I didn't really have much success. But of course, I'm not experienced at it, so. I'm certain that it is a viable strategy. I just need a course in it or a lesson in it and to practice. And again, I don't know about you guys, but my topstep account froze and my Apex, Ninja froze. The data froze. So I'm not sure if they do that on purpose, if they freeze it for 5 or 6 seconds until the news passes, or what. But yeah, my data definitely froze. And then I was watching the spreads on Topstep X, and they were massive. How are the fills when you do it, when you use an OCO? I'm assuming what you mean is a buy stop above and a sell stop below. Are you getting filled at your price, or are you getting slipped by 100 points? Yeah, no, I know. With the OCO, a buy stop above, a sell stop below. Cancels the long, yeah, no problem. But that's what I'm wondering, when the short gets filled, are you getting the actual price? Are you putting a stop limit or stop market? And if you're putting a stop market, are you getting slipped by? I know I used to watch Market Clubhouse, the guy named Rips, and every time he put in orders like that, he would get filled at the high or at the low. So if you put in a buy stop, you pretty much expected whatever the low was in that first 20 seconds, that's what he got filled at. If it ripped lower, if it ripped higher, he got the high. That's what they filled him at. Fills were horrific. I tried it once with stop limit orders. And I was hoping, because of the wide spreads and the volatility, that it would fill me. I have video coming for all styles that I use for passing, but believe it or not, I think that is 50% I can't today. Okay, yeah. 9:14. I gotta set up my trade copier soon. Look at gold over 2,900. That's gonna reach 3,000 in my opinion. Like I said, I don't know. It depends. I know. Again, when I was playing with it, but I played with it on sim. I didn't use any of my evals, and certainly not my sim funded accounts. One company that I'd connected to was filling me at the price. It was like, you could exploit the fact that they would fill you at your stop order. But maybe they just did that on sim. See, you'd have to try it one time on sim, then you'd have to try it on an eval, see if you're getting the same fills. Maybe even put an order one on both. But it's a good way to pass evals quickly, definitely. Blow one to get one. Even blow two to get one. Yeah, even blow two to get one if it's a 90% Apex sale. Well, I remember when I started looking into prop firms, it was with Forex. Wow, did they charge a lot of money? You were talking $300, $400, $500. If you wanted the 100K account, it was $1,000.
I don't remember how long ago it was. I don't think it was that long ago. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And if you didn't pass in 30 days, I think you lost the account. I don't even think it, for many of the firms, I don't even think it would roll over and continue. You would lost the account. You had to start from scratch again. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's how it worked. How far things have come. The one rule I think all the firms should put in is if you pay for a reset, your billing should also be adjusted, your monthly billing. Because when you have 7 days left, 7 calendar days, 5 trading days, you're not motivated to reset. Pay for a reset and then get rebilled also your monthly billing in a week from now. I think Topstep said that they do that. I'm not sure if that's who it was, but yeah, I think Topstep said they do that. Okay, I gotta go get a sweater. I'm cold. I'm gonna refill my coffee. Markets are opening in 13 minutes. And I'm still cold. So I will be back in 2 minutes. Well, I put my camera back on, or the page with the camera, but I forgot to put my mic back on. I was, just to recap quickly, was saying that I never got a denial from Apex for any of my payouts. I haven't gotten that many, maybe five, 7, somewhere in that range, but yeah, you do got to watch your unrealized losses. It can't go bigger than 30% of whichever number is greater, 30% of the trailing drawdown, which is 2,500, or your profit in the account. So if you have a profit in the account of, let's say $4,000, your account's at $54,000, then you have 30% of that. So like I said, whichever is greater, which would be 1,200. And that's the max your unrealized loss on a trade can go, even if it's just for a second. But I was saying that I think they review the accounts and see if you're pushing the envelope habitually, or if it's just a one-off. Okay, 2 minutes to Wapner. Nathan, are you still in the room? If you are, just curious, what style of trading do you use? Are you an ICT convert? Do you use ICT concepts? Or do you have your own setups? Okay, we're opening up in 1 minute. Oh, I didn't set up my trade copier, so I will start with MFFU. And no, you know what? I gotta pass my Apex. I'm gonna start with Apex, just the 2 lot on the micros. $67, I'll add to this trade around 60. 61, good enough. If I can get filled on the ad, that's it for me. And I'm almost getting stopped out. Stopped out. I didn't want to get stopped out on my first trade. Well, that sucks. That was a big loser. Okay, got some back on that. Little quick scalp with the current momentum downside. But I do want to get in on another long trade. I'm stalking a long. Ouch, I have a headache. You know what? I think I'm even going to try just a 1 here. 38 will be my stop. I think I might have gotten in a little too early on that, but I gotta get out. Oh well. Try again. Playing off the 15-second chart. There we go. Let's see. How much am I up? 46. I got 20 points on that. And 46, 76, 30 points on that last piece. I'm happy about it. Okay, that was a little bit of a recovery, and you know what I forgot about? I forgot about the opening drive play. The opening drive. Oh, I could still set it up. It didn't trigger yet. Strategies. How much time left? I have 14 seconds. Hurry up. Opening drive trader. 9:30. Enabled on Sim 101. Yes, it's on Sim. Okay, there we go. Let's put it in the screen and we will watch opening drive trader. Opening drive trader just went long. I find that odd. But if it says it went long, it went long. That candle, that 8:30 candle is problematic with the charts right now. Let me ride a little bit of the momentum with the opening drive trader and see if I can do something with that. I'll stop out though at 60 maybe. Or do I let it go? Too lot. You know what's going to happen if the first time I'm going to take a trade with the opening drive trader and let it go properly, it's going to be a big stop. And that's one of the problems with the opening drive trader. It makes huge wins, but it also has huge stops. So I'm going to get out of one and get out of another. $73. Doesn't sound like a lot, but this account is at $158,879. I don't know if that shows. You know what? Let me see if let me fix that for you guys so you can watch the countdown with me. I think I have too many the total. I don't need the total. No, it's not there. Okay, good enough. There we go. We won't have the unrealized showing. 158 at 79, make it a little bit bigger. Meantime, I'm probably missing trades. That's good enough. Apex, there it is, the top one. Opening drive is killing it. Let's get back to the opening drive. Opening drive. What do I want to do with the opening drive play? Oh, the screen is wrong also. There we go. Sorry about that. 74.94. It's up 20 points. Let's take out a two lot. 20 points. And let's see if we can get 50 to 70 points on this one while I wait for another long setup. Counter-Strike is flat. It doesn't have a bias. Not bullish, not bearish. I want to mark off the control F12, the first fair value gap. Hey, what happened? On the 1 minute chart. See if we come back to it. So I boxed out, highlighted the range of the first fair value gap for the session. US session. 74.94 if we get to wow, this is the opening gap trader that you're seeing now. If we get up to 30 points, 74.04, that's 30 points. I'll take off another 2. There we go. Another 2 is out. I missed an entry on Topstep account on another screen. Too bad for me, I guess, eh? Would have been a long at, no crazy great long, 95. So kind of where it is right now, but it already went up 7 points. So maybe even a little bit more, 10 points. So I don't want to get in there. I don't want to chase it. I'm just going to watch opening drive, which is what's on the screen now, which you guys can see. And I'll wait for another long setup. I'm $120 from passing my Apex account. Don't want to do anything stupid. Screw that up. I've done that a few times. It's not pretty. It's not fun. And it's makes me yell at my family the rest of the day. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to trade small and inch my way there. I'm going to crawl across the finish line. Yes, with no shame. I'm going to proudly crawl across the finish line with low lot size. $673 is half gap. That's the one thing I didn't look at. 2 things. I didn't put in the midnight open. Close enough. Good enough. And I didn't look at where, oh my God. We're far still from everything. I'm just looking here at the 15-minute chart. The previous day's low is at 668. So wood chip's talking about the half gap. Let me put that in for the fib. I use the 5 o'clock close because that's what Ninja uses. So I got half gap at 649. He has it at 673. I think he uses 415. So his levels are going to be a little bit different than mine. His 673 comes right in at yesterday's low. And I would go with wood chip. He's a much better expert at the half gap strategy and use than I am. Where is the 415 candle? No, even if it's 415, it's down here. I don't know. I do use 415. I'm showing a 415 close at 788. And then we're checking half gap. Which candle is this? Let me just see 930. This is a 930. This is where we opened. So I would have it at 670 based on my rough calculations. Okay, what am I looking at? Let's go back to the opening drive play, which is running on a strat. You can see in the top corner it says FF. Futures floor 002 opening drive trader 74. We're up 50 points. I think 50 points is worthy of selling another 2. Got 4 left. Opening drive trader will get out of the trade when it closes below the lower line of the price channel, which right now is at 563, but it will start to move up as time goes on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to go up to about 21,600 pretty soon. So protecting profits at that point. Go back to the 1 minute chart. Just keep in mind that half gap is at the red line, which is PDL, previous day's low, and that's also where VWAP is, so that can certainly act as a magnet. 792 was the 414 close. 414 close. Let me go see if that's the case. I wasn't getting that. Well, I mean, I'm on the 5 minute chart. Was it the 5 minute that I drew it in? Yeah, I think it was. Local. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not a believer in an exact points on a chart. I'm more of a believer of zones. So anywhere from 790 to 795 is good enough for me. Like if VWAP is going to stop price, I got to stop it right at 21,668.33. It can go up 3, 4, 5 points above it. Stop 3, 4, 5 points even below it. In the area. It's up to you to enter and frame the charts. Frame your trades properly. Try to catch the right moment. Wow, look at this run. I am missing all the good runs because I'm unfocused on what I should be doing. Well, I hope Alex is killing it. He is at his girlfriend's today. And we just had 3 great opening trades that I didn't get. Not opening drive trades, just the momentum scalps. I'm curious. I'm going to text him. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, let me do a little bit of a sound check. Windows likes to play with my mic levels. Never fun. Wow, we are up 90 points on the opening drive play. That's impressive. Yeah, 44. Okay. At 90 points, I'll mark it. Take another 2 off. Opening drive is up $1,078. I said it before, I'll say it again. It is trading on sim. Not on a eval and not on a funded. The 1 minute charts don't lie. Yeah, what's it? Yeah, like I said, you're the those are good levels that you point out. You're the master at those levels. Like I said, on the opening drive play, the lower line is where I'm getting stopped out at. Actually, it closed below that lower line. It's right over here, lower line of the price channel, and it's going to keep moving up, protecting more profits. In 35 seconds, it'll pop up a little bit more. In about 3 minutes from now, it'll be up to 630, 640 probably. We are coming up to previous day's low. If we can get 2 consecutive closes on the 1 minute chart. I like 2 consecutive closes to confirm So, and it's VWAP level. So if we can get 2 consecutive closes on this 1-minute chart, that is pretty strong. What does this look like on the 15-minute? What are we doing? Wow. Very nice. Very nice, and I'm curious what I was talking to you about. What chip the IFVG, the second one. I don't know where the second one is, but to trade it for the data spike high, to go for it. That's the first one, let's say. And I would say this was the second one. So I like to take the second one. The entry would have been here at 545, 21,545. And you would be targeting the data spike high. 300 points. I don't take that trade. It was a trade. Doji Trades was talking about that trade. He gets credit for that one. Yeah, your entry would have been right here at 540, 21,545, 446. Your stop would have been about 30 points. That's 10 to 1 if it hits. Wow, look at those trades. I closed at half gap. 5 micros. Excellent. That's a nice trade. So, like I said, on the 1 minute, I'm looking for 2 consecutive closes to confirm across. Here we had 1 close above, but we came back below and closed below it. So I didn't get confirmation. At this point, I'm still assuming price is going to hold under previous day's low and under VWAP, but we have another candle now that just closed above. And if we can get 1 more close above, that would be very strong. And I just got a trade. I'll take a 3 lot. But guess what's happening? Since I'm so self-aware, I'll let you know what's happening inside. I'm afraid to lose because I am so close to passing. I don't want to lose. Shit. No. And you know what happens when you don't want to lose? You trade poorly. Now I'm down 31. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. Maybe that was a stupid trade. Why would I take a long? I didn't even get my 2 consecutive closes. I mean, I know why I took it. I got a signal on my top step X chart, which is my main system. I'm short at 73. Nice short, yeah. Okay. That was another hold your breath moment. That was also a moment where I kind of violated my rules, because my rules for today are don't get yourself into trouble. And I took a 4 lot and a 4 lot, which could have gotten me into trouble. 8 lot, that's $16 a point. I could have lost $160, $200 on that trade. But I was down 70, or no, 40, I think, and I'm up 110 now, so it was 150, a little bit less than 1-to-1. And I am now $84 away from passing. Lower my size again. Really, I got to trade lower size. I can't be doing that. That was revenge trading, and that was trading with anger and frustration, maybe. Where do I get out of opening drive? Let's put it up. It's crushing it. Remember, the stop is that lower line of the price channel, which is right now at 21,651. That is 80 points above entry. And we are currently up 120 points on the trade. Very good day for that trade. 120 points, one trade. I'm going to sell one more and just leave one. I will leave one for the strat take out on its own. Yes, I interfered. If the strat doesn't take partials, so the strat would theoretically still have full position. Up 120 points. I like to peel off pieces. If you remember, I peeled off my first piece up 20 points. A 2 lot, 20%. I'm not shy to say I peeled off pieces. Contrary to what I coded. Okay, there we go. We got our, what do I do? Got our 2 closes above VWAP and the previous day's low on the 1-minute chart. I'm going to go long one, just one lot, and let's see if I can pull out 20 bucks on this and get myself $20 closer to passing. See, I said I was going to crawl across the finish line, and then I took an 8 lot like an idiot. That's not crawling. That's the way to quickly get into trouble. Okay, let's see. That arrow there indicates, I'm afraid to say it because you guys are going to laugh at me, but either it indicates that there's going to be a move. That's what it indicates. I'm looking, the arrow that I coded in is to tell me to look for a strong up move, but often it goes the other way also. The entry on this arrow is the close of the current candle right now, which is bearish. I got in early. But with the previous day's low and VWAP there, I'm inclined to add to this. I'm hoping it holds. I'll be very discouraged if it doesn't, because I kind of like to pass today. Okay, we're a little bit above. Let me lighten up on the position. By lightening up on the position, I improved my average price. Now I'm in at 673. Let's go to, let's break the US session highs. I'll get out at 705. You know what? The 700s, people are going to sell before that. They're going to front run it. I'll get out at 97.50. Let me change my colors. In the meantime, I don't like the colors. Limit orders. What color do I want limit orders? Let's make it forest green. There we go. Stop loss, I'll go with my favorite color, sienna. It's not going, I'm only up 9. I don't know. I'm not kind of worried. We're still above previous day's low in VWAP. The problem is they might give it an aggressive push below that, get everyone scared running, like me included, and then go right back up. Which means I have to be a brave boy and wait for 2 consecutive closes below before I get out. That would be proper trading, but I don't want to give that much back up because I'm too close to passing, like I said. The focus is don't get into trouble. Let's take a look in on the opening drive play. The lower line of the price channel is at 655. That's 80 points above entry. And a little bit under previous day's low. So previous day's low holds and we run. The most I've ever seen opening drive was, I think, in unrealized 215 points, I think. I think on that day took out 170. Coming up to 10 o'clock in 1 minute. That's my little alert, just to be aware. I'm going to put in a sell stop over here just for the fun of it. Oh, okay. Well, since I'm not trading now because we're 1 minute before 10, I can take a moment and open it up. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I mean, open it up. It's always open. I have to get into it too. I'm in the room. Step 1, step 2, step 3, lots of steps. Disable video, test, I hear. Okay, here I am. I hear you, I see you. I mean, I don't see you, but theoretically I would hear you if you were to speak. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's 10 o'clock. We didn't get stopped out with the manual stop that I put in. However, the system, there we go, we got stopped out. So let me close the system. Strategies, opening drive trader, disable. And like I said, it trades on sim. I've mentioned that a few times. Let me just slide the chart over before I move it. The final tally for today was $1,135.50. Yes, I'm tracking it. I'm forward testing it like I do with all my coded strategies. Before I start trading them on evals or on funded accounts. Oh, what am I doing that for? I could have just I could have just said right here on the mic. Yeah, the room is open, Woodchip. It's not connected to YouTube until you say it's okay to connect. Today was an excellent day to make good money again. Again, I traded kind of scared. What? That's what don't let yourself get into trouble does. Maybe I'll try again. I hear you, but you can't hear me. Oh, really? That's funny. That's got to be your mic, because I'm right now clicking the test button for audio, and it is working. Let me try this. No, that's muting you. No, it's got to be on your end. You're there. I see you. I mean, like I said, I don't see you. I see a box that represents you. So it should be working. And when I click test, I hear you, but you can't hear me. Yeah, I click test. I hear the test button. I have a test button. So my speakers are working. Not sure what to tell you. Wow, this is a heck of a little tumble here. Put it on the 1 minute chart. And we got our 2 consecutive closes and a bearish fair value gap under VWAP and under the previous day's low. Average range on the 1 minute candles is 18.27 points. You can see that down here on the bottom right of this chart, and the volume, without even me looking yet, should be 600,000, 400 to 600,000 for a decent day. Yep, 610. Okay, so it's a decent day. 300,000 would be discouraging. It would mean that there are not a lot of people participating in today's moves, and it makes it harder for me to make money. Sell limit. That's not a good color for sell limit. Make it. Oh, look at that. That was a quick $20 that I could have grabbed. Like an idiot, I didn't. Now it's going to go to break even and start trading against me. Well, I'll take 16. 16 is $16 closer to target. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have a signal on my strongest system to go short. I definitely have to take that for a 1 lot, even if I lose. Even if I lose, I'm not going to pass up that signal. I might just take profits early. Come on. Ah, serious? Let me add one here. It's too close to my original entry. Oh shit, it filled me. Yeah. If it filled me, it means it's going to stop me out. That's just the kind of day it's going to be. It's always like that. I never get an error. Oh, wait. That gave me a chance to get out at pretty much break even. And this trade is almost stopped out, unfortunately for me. 26 is my stop on this trade. 9 points from my entry. And that's it. Close. Bounce to VWAP would be a good short. Yes, absolutely. That is a trade that I would consider. I think I could take a small flyer for a one lot here and see if I could chip away a little bit more. Maybe even just $10 or something. My stop is very close. And stopped out. I didn't really know what I gave back on that, but but it's a good thing I got out, right? Wood chip, wood chip, wood chip, wood chip, wood chip. I have no idea why, but my I mean, it didn't affect you in the room that I had to change or will have to change, but my mic was off for YouTube. Wow, you guys missed a lot of. I should always keep this in my ear to know. You know what? I think from now on, that's the new policy. Keep a little bud in my ear. Yeah, I'm not sure why you weren't hearing me, Woodchip, in the room. My mic was turned off, but my mic was turned off in OBS, and that has nothing to do with the room. That just has to do with the stream. Don't keep trying to connect. I got out of the room. I'm gonna have to change the code for the room. I fixed it. Yeah, but I have to change the room now. I don't want to do it just at the moment, though. What did you say? What did I say? What did I say is don't get myself into trouble. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time. I'm not clicking the buttons, but I want to. Oh, do I want to go long for like a 6 lot or more? Oof. Temptation, temptation. I'll just wait for a setup. I was so close. I was at 940 something. Then I took a trade I shouldn't have taken. I got in early before the setup triggered. Well, we're getting over the previous day's low. We have one 1 minute candle close above it. Can we get the second consecutive candle close? We have 18 seconds. Do the buyers get excited? Looks like they do. Looks like I got my money back. Looks like I passed. 159.026. And I took a size that could have gotten me into trouble. So I broke my rule, but I passed. No, not nice, because I traded 12 micros to do it. And I wasn't supposed to do that today, which means I failed my discipline test. I struggled with discipline and I gave in. It's like someone put a box of donuts on the table and I broke my diet. I succumbed to weakness. I just got lucky that the result was good. It could have been bad. But you know what? In all fairness, I did say if I lose on this trade, I was going to close up and come back tomorrow when Alex is here and wow, what a run, eh? From 580 to 703, 120 points. Okay, I deserve a, which means you'll do it again. Yeah, I know. See, that's the problem. Until you cure this, not you, me, until I cure this. This problem, it will be a recurring problem. And the thing is, it causes much more damage than it than the gains that it gives to me. And you know why? I'll tell you exactly. I know what the thing is. I'm trading the balance today. I'm watching the money. I had a financial target, 159,000. And when you're trading a balance and you have a target like that, you're making decisions based on that. Whereas if I wasn't trading the balance, if I was just trading, I would have stayed consistent size. So I do realize why it happened. Okay, we're gotten over US session highs. It's the same thing like when I was watching my billing date coming up in 2 days and I blew an account that I was so close to passing. Shit, I was angry about that. And I was even talking about how I'm not going to let it happen and how it interferes with people's way of thinking because you start to think, I don't want to get rebuilt. I'm almost there. And then you start to make stupid decisions. All decisions you would never make if you were just trading your own futures account with your own money. Of course, this is a nice run, eh? Look at that on the 1 minute chart. That gray box is the US session. A really strong, smooth run. I'd say about a 60-70% pullback. And then another really, I can't say parabolic, but quasi-parabolic straight move up. No previous lows. Maybe this one over here, it broke the low of the previous candle. Just touched the fair value gap, the bullish fair value gap. Yeah, so maybe what's the lesson for the day? Don't look at your billing date. Don't look at your balance. Just trade. And if you just trade, you won't make stupid mistakes. And again, when I say you, I mean me. I'm talking to myself. Well, switch to my funded futures account. And really, it's a one lot? I have a one lot entry. Actually, I'll show it to you on the proper chart. It's on this chart here. And it's boxed off with those two thin lines. My stop is just under that line. Sell stop. These are supposed to go right away. I've mentioned it many times. If it doesn't go right away, like in this case, they are so likely going to get stopped out. And I know that so much that I am going to get out of the trade at a smaller loss. It's going to stop me out. I knew it was going to stop me out. But you know what? I'll get another entry. Now the entry is bigger. It's a 3 lot because your stop is closer. These are the trades I like. There we go. Filled. This is a nice trade. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Go, 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 go. I know I didn't lose $40. And I'm going to close. The target on that trade is 1-to-1 for a piece, and then 2-to-1. But I wanted my money back on the first stupid trade. So we easily got to the 1-to-1. What color should I use for this to show up better? Maybe green, because this dark blue is not doing it for me. We're having technical difficulties, guys. Bear with me. Oh, thank God I only have to change the color once. Or do I have to change it 100 times for every line? Apply? It's for every line. That stinks. But that looks like a better color. It's much brighter. We'll make it thinner. We'll make it 1. And I'll try to do this quickly. Yellow, green, solid, 1. Oh, that was the alert. We're 1 minute from initial balance forming. And 300. And I'm almost done. Template, save as default. Yes. There we go. I fixed my lines and lost all my viewers. That's okay. If they have that little patience. Remove. So looks like I did good getting out of that trade at the 1-to-1 completely. Wood chip, I promised you I'd set up a new room. Let me do that for you, if you can hear me. New? Hear you? Hear you. Cool. New. I like that name. New. Hello, New. Oh my God, it was reminding me of something. Are you a Seinfeld fan? Hello, Newman. I gotta set up a new code. I'm very new to trading. Hi. Newman. Were you a Seinfeld fan? New, if you're very new to trading, that means that you're going to lose. You are 99.99999% not a prodigy. No, I'm not joking. Everyone thinks it's easy money. Just click here, click there. There are a lot of skills to learn. I've been in this business for over 30 years, as you can tell by my gray hair. And it doesn't mean you need 30 years. How old is new? I have no idea. Doesn't mean you need 30 years, but you do need some experience under your belt. You can't come into this game and expect to beat the players who know what they're doing. You cannot see you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have a couple of screens where let's do this one. That was fun. Oh wait, I got a camera behind me also. Yeah, you can't get on the ice with Ovechkin and expect to start scoring goals. Don't need money from trading for fun. Yeah, that's the best. Well, yes, that's actually one issue. If you don't need the money, if you need it to pay your bills, that's a pressure you can't put on yourself. That's a pressure that's gonna cause you to screw up. So if you're doing it for fun and to learn, oh, I got a setup on Renkos. I'll take a small 2. 07. I'm long at 03. I got 4 points better. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna lighten up on this one just a little bit. What indicators do you use? I use the Shmagegi. I'm sorry, New. I'm tired, and I'm not always serious, as you can tell. I won't make jokes. I won't make stupid jokes. I like the golden cross. Me personally, if I'm using moving averages, I make bands. Let me see which chart. I'm going to go back to the chart where you can't see me, but you can see the bands clearer. You see those bands? That would be... Hold on. Let me just pause something that's in my ear because it's confusing me. There we go. Yeah, those bands. Let's say you're using a 50 period or 21 period EMA. I don't do it on the close. I will do one on the high and I will create another one on the low of the candles, and it creates me those bands, so you get a lot less whipsaw fake signals because it's harder to get above and below as opposed to if you just have a single line. But if I am using a single line, let me change charts. Let's go to this chart over here. If I am using a single line, whether it's a moving average, but in this case, let's look at the blue dashed line, which is the VWAP. I require 2 consecutive closes for confirmation that we are most likely to be continuing to trade on that side of the line from now on. So let's see over here. Here's a case in point. I'll make it a little smaller. You can see the blue dashed line. I mean, it's kind of just right under a red dashed line, which is the previous day's low. But anyways, we have a close above it. But did we get 2 consecutive closes? No, we didn't. We remain below. Then we closed above it, came back below it, closed above it, and now we had 2 consecutive closes. So at this point, I'm starting to have a bullish bias above that line. Now, in this case, it didn't work out, and we went right back below it, and we did get 2 consecutive closes. With those 2 consecutive closes, I've now switched back to bearish below that line. And in this case, it's worked out kind of nicely for, I'm an active scalper. And then using the blue line, 2 consecutive closes above. So I would be trading to the upside. And as you can see, in this case, for now, you are most likely or more likely to make money scalping on the long side above that line. With that being said, I don't even know And you don't even know maybe yet if you're new, if you want how you want to trade. If you want to scalp, take 1-2 trades a day only. Swing for bigger moves, ICT. Oh, all the things you need to know. I don't envy your position, because you don't know what you don't know, and that's a terrible place to be in. You know, it's a good place to be in, and it's very hard to get a mentor. A mentor. Is that how you pronounce mentor? Yeah. I personally think my twin boys were very lucky that they had me for guidance, even though I think they may not have appreciated it as much. But for me, just to, you know, kind of keep them staying on path when they veer off in a direction that they shouldn't be going in, just nudge them back. Yeah, I have twin boys. They're 23 years old. But the problem is also, and it's not a problem because you have to do it. You have to go through it. People like to learn through their mistakes. And in this is a business where you have to learn from your mistakes. Here is something that Oliver Velez says, which is so true. You have to learn what not to do. That's how you learn how to make money. By doing things and getting burned and not doing it again. I don't know if you were here when I made my mistake. I passed my Apex eval, 150K. I don't even know if you know what those are. I had to get to 159,000. And I did something that I know I should not do. Oh my God, Woodchip, I want to read that. There's so many basic things that take a long time to remember, and then you need to know which one of those is significant. So many basic things. You know what? With my memory so poor, I have to write them down because I forget them. I forget what I know because there are so many things. There isn't like only 2 or 3 things. That's the thing. There's this and there's that. There's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. There are so many things. You know what? I should find that list. I don't even know. It's not on my desk here. I'm buying this long. Yeah. Oh, I got a long signal. Let me take it too. If I have time. I have time. Oh, wow. I got a better price too. A very, very good price. I might get stopped out. But it's telling me to be long at 56. And I got long at 48. I wanted to take some out. All in the bin. Now it's going to stop me. See, I had a chance to take out 50 bucks. Oh well. Can't win them all. Your chart is falling off the screen. Oh. Hey, no. Maybe your screen is falling off the chart. Oh, it's going to go long again. I'm not getting in early. Don't get in early. See, that's one of those many things that you need to remember. Don't get in early. Don't get in late. Fight for price. Getting your setup price is very important. It's a good thing I didn't get in early. Full gap fill today, yeah. Respect your stop. Losses are part of the game. Don't try to make back your losses in one trade. Don't revenge trade. Don't oversize. You know what I was thinking for you guys that can hear me? Maybe even sweep the daily highs at 968. Let me put that up. And let's take a look at that on the 15-minute chart here. I'm going to increase the size of the 15-minute chart. Forget the 5-minute. Yeah, the daily highs. There. What? 968? What kind of chart are you looking at? I don't have no daily highs at 968. Not my daily highs. Maybe yesterday's daily highs? I got 871 for yesterday's. Zoom out! Hold on, I have a call. Someone wants to tell me they also passed an account. Give me a second. You're on stream. What's up?
Yeah, how you doing?
Did you pass?
No.
Yeah, I passed 159.026, but I did stupid. I instead of trading 2 micros or 3 micros, I did a 12 micro, and I held my breath. I could have gotten myself into trouble. Anyways, it worked out.
Yeah, I did 2 micros. I listened to.
Yeah, that's all I should have done. It's 2s and 3s.
But there's one I missed.
Mm.
Whatever.
It's a good day today, though, eh?
Yeah, decent. I just skipped a loser here too, but
Yeah. I caught that loser. But out of the gate, a full winner, an almost full winner, and then another 42-point winner.
yeah, out of the gate. Oh yeah. Yeah, but I didn't hold for 6, 7. I just wanted to pick at it like a little rat.
Yeah, opening drive also. What did opening drive do? Opening drive, I think it was up 100 and something points. We did good opening drive on the sim. Auto Trader.
I need a coin for that. I just want to tell you I did the 2 micros and I finished the day up
200.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so good. Okay, so we'll talk later.
I'm missing 550.
Yeah, okay, we'll get it.
Alright, ciao.
Bye. That was Alex. I had my account just to bring it back to negative 800. I don't know, is that an inside joke? Hold on, if you say maybe we even sweep the daily high at 968, you can't look at the 31st of January. That's not the daily high. That's a daily high. The daily high for me would mean today. I mean, also, how would you even use that? Hold on. Let me get up a big chart here. Let me go here. Full chart. Let's go to the 30-minute. ICT. Yeah, no, I know. ICT is funny. Yeah, here, well, no, not the daily. I'm going to go to the 30-minute. I don't have period breakers. Okay, let me open up a daily chart. Hold on. Give me a second. Duplicate new tab. I got to get out of Heiken Ashi. Dailies. There we go. So I have, well, right here, I have 50 daily highs here. How do I know which one to use? Okay, I don't have 50 that are above me, so that eliminates a lot of them. I got above current price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 20 of them. I'm on the daily right now. There's 20 on this chart here, just going back to December. There's 20 different days that have a high put in. Well, I mean, every day has a high put in, but go back 3 days. Yeah, right there. I see it. I know that's a... look at that. They're almost relative equal lows. Yeah, I see it now. No, I see it. I agree with you. What Chip? But you see the way my brain thinks. How I won't say it's negative, my brain, but how it's the skepticism and the what other word to use? I don't know what word to use, but I'm at a loss for words here. Hold on. I'm trying to get my point across. Why I can't do this. It's just too difficult for me. It's because I question everything. And I say, well, why, if you're using this one, why can't you use this one? And why can't you use this one? And what if you use this one? See, I think that's what happens when someone like me, who's a statistician and is looking at every possible scenario and checking for it. So when I see this, and then, and I'm telling you, yeah, but there's 20 to the right that I could use. You're looking at me and saying, or you're looking at the chart and you're saying, wow, what an idiot. No, you just use those 2 recent ones that are relative equal highs. That's the theory. That's the strategy. That's the setup, let's say. But my brain says, yeah, but what if, and this and that. So, yeah. Anyways, so that's how you see. That's why I have difficulties with those. What did we do? Mr. New, if you're still here after that rant. Oh, by the way, click subscribe and hit the like button. In the old days, I used to say people's names twice if they hit the subscribe button. Yours would be easy. No, 5 times in a row. New. That would be really easy. Oh, I just did it. Now you got to subscribe. 2 closes above. So here we had 2 consecutive closes above, but look, we still went right back under. So do you actually just buy 2 consecutive closes? Or would I actually just buy 2 consecutive closes above as a price? As a bias shift? No, I would wait for a retrace and then a continuation move. That's how I trade. And you want to see it near the line. So for instance, if you're still watching, once we had 2 consecutive closes above either the blue dash line or the red chocolate dash line, this is a pullback. It is a lower high. And then I would buy the continuation, with the theory being that we are in a bullish move. And then the next one would be here, and then the next one would be here, because we're above the lines. This one I would continue if I'm using that bias above the blue dash line, which is VWAP. I would have entered maybe over here as well. That one would have been a loss. But it's also the 4th entry, and the 4th entry is very weak. Your 1st and 2nd entry. New didn't want to talk. Well, it's hard. I remember I was saying in the beginning to you, to type? I hate typing. Drives me nuts. That's why I love the audio room. Okay. That was a pretty strong move down on my main system. It is now bearish. Sorry, I was fixing something. It is now bearish, so I'm looking for a bearish setup. That would require a retrace, a little bit of a pop-up, and then a continuation to the downside. $4.69. Listening. Yes, I'm right here with Chip. Yeah, listening. Listening is good. Did you get a chance to click the subscribe button? Every day I have new tips and tricks that I offer. Going short. I'm going short. What is it? Hold on, I gotta change this. Short range. Short range 2. No. Don't go without me. Don't go without me. There, we're back inside the bands. I can go short. My stop is the top band. That's a tight stop. 05, 6 points. Let me just even put it in. Buy stop market 1. Why 1? No, 2. I don't know what happened. It said 1, but then it gave me 2. You stopped me out. You stopped me out. I'm going for 1 for 1 on this. Let's open up the chart. We can watch it a little closer. So this is a retrace and continuation trade. What I was talking about. That's my wheelhouse. But it is my wheelhouse in high volatility. And the volatility is okay now, but... And that's it. That's time for me to get out. So, buy bid. Hopefully he takes me out at a better price. Nope. That's it. That was a losing trade. I'm on to you. Are you my friend? I'm on to you. I'm on to you. Are you my friend? He's your friend now, Woodchip. So that was a short trade that didn't work out. Let's try the next one. That's the next one. Doesn't look like it wants to go down, eh? Really? Come on, push, 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 sell it, give it a little bit of a nudge. Somebody, you want to get out. Okay, gotta get out. Somehow my sizing screwed up, which happens often with this indicator. Hopefully it'll take me out. There we go, so I lost less. Are you my friend? I'm getting a long setup. Oh, I'm far from that. Stop is 671. So, since you're new to trading, you might not really understand what I'm doing, so I will explain. I am able to code. I'm lucky enough that I'm able to code certain things. So what I coded is a change in the color of the backgrounds on this chart that you're seeing. What it does is it reads, this is a 15-second chart. As you can see in the top corner, it says. I like to give that information easy to view for the people who are watching the stream. So I coded if there is bullish momentum on the 1-minute chart, which is a higher time frame, it will color the background green on the 15-second chart. If there's bearish momentum on the 1-minute chart, which of course I coded the conditions for that, it'll color in the background on the 15-second chart to the color chocolate. And when that's the case, I am looking for, if the color is chocolate, I'm looking to take short trades. And if the color is green on the background, I'm looking to take long trades. Right now the color is chocolate. I'm looking to take short trades, but I have an additional filter. I have these bands here. Now we're above the bands. So that tells me even though the 1 minute is still, it's a slower chart than the 15-second, even though it's still with a bearish bias, the 15-second now has a bullish bias. It's very short-term trading what I do. Very aggressive scalping. And at this point, I won't take any more if I'm following my rules. Which is another problem with trading. Do you always follow your rules? Do we always follow our rules? But if we're following the rules, which we should be doing, I won't take a trade now because we have crossed over the bands. So it's saying stay away. I have crosswinds. I have one wind blowing to the left and one wind blowing to the right. They're not all blowing in the same direction. And it's hard to make money when that happens. With that being said, you may see me take trades short. And you would say, hey, Mike, why did you say that? You said you wouldn't trade if we're above the bands. That's because, unfortunately for me, I have a lot of systems and a lot of things coded on other charts. And I get signals off those. Okay, now we turn green. The background on the 15-second chart. So that means that I have a bullish bias and I can take a long trade. Viking is an algo machine. Yeah, I like coding. I have to say that. I'm not great at it. I'd probably, if I have to give myself a mark out of 10, I'd give myself a 3 or a 4. A lot of my code has errors in it. Like even this one has an error. I saw it. An easy one to fix, but... So now I'm looking for a retrace, a pullback into the bands. And if you can see on the top of the chart, right in the middle, it says short range, but I'm not looking to go short. So I'm going to click it, and now I'm going to go for long. That's going to calculate my size of my trade if I unlock it, which I just did now. Nathan, in what language do you code? Oh, jeez. It's all scripts. I think script for Thinkorswim. Ninja uses Ninja script. TradingView uses Pine script. So why I said I give myself a 3 or 4 out of 10 is I'm not so good. Like if you put me in front of a blank screen with, I'm old school. So if I'm coding, I want a blank screen and I want to do it almost in a text editor, you know. But I'm very good at reading the code, fixing errors, adding to it. But if you just said, you know, go start from scratch and start typing away, I would fail. So Ninja Trader, what it does is it has something that's called Strategy Builder. And it's almost like a drag and drop. No, it's not entirely. I mean, you need to know what you're doing. You need to know what everything means. And then I will go into the editor and make some changes. You know, let's say if you're unable to change the size of the font or the color of the font or its location, if the strategy builder didn't give you those options, I'll go into then the editor and change the code. Which is it's just all done with, I learned it through just a bunch of Google searches. And I'm guessing since they're all scripts, they're probably just all based off Java. Some variation of Java. Watch the clock. How long do I have to watch the clock? Tell me when I can move my head. 10:59. I'm watching the clock. Oh, you mean it's time for me to leave because I leave at 11. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. Now we have a retrade. Ah, well, now I can't take this trade because Woodchip says watch the clock. You made me nervous. But there, it's time for the move. Ah, okay, because there's going to be a trade now on the long side. If it can break the high of the previous candle. Let's make it really big. There you go. That's the entry. I didn't take it, but let's go for 1 for 1 and 2 for 1, and that would be your stop. And let's see how this one plays out. I like the, oh, there you go, insta stop. See what happens on the 15-second charts? You can get insta stopped out. Good thing I didn't take that trade, eh? Thank you, Woodchip, for telling me to watch the clock. I didn't know what you meant, but now we're going to have another entry. And that's what aggressive scalping is. You can get multiple entries. This one is better because you're deeper into the bands. And this one is, well, this one never, that one never triggered when I said it was better. We didn't break the, see the solid thin line there? You had to get over it. You didn't get over it. Okay, and that's it. We're way too low. Hey, come on. You're funny. Oh. They smash it so they can blast it. Yep. How often do they do that, eh? They just fake the longs out for 10 or 15 points, make you panic, and then they go the other way. Dastardly tricks. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I see you. Come on, adjust size. I have a long trade on my topstep account. Join bid. A little bit late, but good enough. Come on, fill me, fill me, fill me, fill me. There we go. I'm long. These are longer term trades that I take. Meaning I don't get out of them in 15 seconds. I could ride these longer. Market orders +1. Yeah, these I can hold for 10, 15, 20 minutes. Kind of like opening drive. I'm trying for 40, 50, 60, 70 points. But I am long at 28, and you got to get your first 10 points before you can get your 40 and 50 points. Come on, let's get an up bar. Get an up bar. Make my top step trade look good. Oh, lordy, lordy. You know what? Let's just do a top step for a one lot. I'm not crazy about it. It went against me. They smash it so they can trash it. Market orders. T+1. Typically at 11. That's what ICT says. Silver bullet. I need a big move to help my self-esteem. Well, I'm in a good mood today. I don't need a big move to help my self-esteem because I passed my account. So I'm happy with that. And what else? Look at that. Little nasty, little stupid down move. It's been hard for me to make money in my topstep account lately. And you know what? I think I have to get out. I think I have to get out. I do. I do. I do smell a putty tat. Anybody know where that's from? That's another oldie but goodie. If they're going to get me twice in a row, I just switched to short on my top step. If they get me twice, I'm done. Yeah. Good old Sylvester Stallone. I can't even see with my glasses on this chart. I'm joking. Sylvester the cat, not Sylvester Stallone. Where are my glasses? What, are we going to go visit VWAP again? Are we on the 1 minute chart? Looks like it's trying to make a run for VWAP. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, but let it get closer to VWAP and the previous day's low before you go long. That would be my thinking. $686 is the top of a big FEG. Oh shit. You see what happened there? I made a mistake on size. I made a mistake on size. And again, I did. This jiggity price action is going to cost me. Jiggity is an official market term. I am not supposed to be in for a 15 lot. There we go. Let me get out. Let me get out. And let me get out. Yes, that was poor trading. Poor trading, poor execution. I wasn't supposed to have anywhere near that size. And I was just incorrectly pressing the buttons all the time. Happy to have gotten out of that without trouble. That's another bad example. Come on, guys, get me to 30 subscribers. If you can. I'm at 29. I don't have the what do they call it? The add-on that lets me know when people subscribe. There is an add-on. I gotta find out how to get it so I could say thank you when people subscribe. Well, that's a short trade. I missed it. Short, unlocked. Let's enter. I haven't hit any of these yet on the 15-second chart. Oh, you're not there. Let's put it up. I've been stopped out. Let's go for the 1 for 1. Oh, that's already 2 for 1. Look at that. 3 for 1. Very good. So I lost 2 or 3 times. And I just hit a very quick 3 for 1. That was a nice trade. If any of you saw it. See? Remember I told you what chip? They either go or they don't go. On the 15-second. You either catch it or you don't. And your stops are so small. Like that time my stop was like 4 points. So you get 10, 12 points. That's a 3-to-1. And this indicator here on the top where it says short range unlocked, it calculates the size for me. So I don't have to play with the size thing. And here we are coming up to VWAP. Am I suck again? That's funny. Come on, guys. I want to get to 30 subscribers, which is horrifically low and disappointing and depressing, but okay, let's watch 2 consecutive closes on the 1-minute chart under VWAP and under the previous day's low, which is what that dashed line is. So far, we didn't even get one close below. I quit. Yes, this can be a tough business. I feel for you. The only reason why I'm laughing is because how many times have I said that? I'm laughing at myself, not at you. Yeah. No, but you know what? All joking aside, taking a break for 2, 3, 4, 5 days and really not thinking about the markets. Don't open your screens. Don't read a book about the markets. Don't go to chat rooms. Just really completely take a break from it. Watch reruns of Gilligan's Island or I don't know, Baywatch. Who are those 2 guys there? Shit. Wow, I hate having such poor... Ah, the Dukes of Hazzard. There you go. The Dukes of Hazzard. Watch reruns of the Dukes of Hazzard. The Beverly Hillbillies. Those are all old classics. Well, we just got a bearish fair value gap right over VWAP and previous day's low, so an inversion of that bearish fair value gap would for me be a decent trade. The blob, yeah, but that wasn't a classic. I mean, it's a cult classic, the blob, almost like what's that Halloween, the movie they play in Halloween all the time in the old theaters. Shit, damn, my memory's not working today. The one where everyone dresses up. No, everyone dresses up, they dance. It's a musical. Shit. And not Grease. You throw rice during the wedding. Susan Sarandon is in it. It's a really shitty movie. But it's a cult classic. Anyways, they play it here on Halloween every No. You'll know it. As soon as I say it, you'll know it. I think everyone knows it. You put Nightmare on Elm Street in my mind now. It's so close. It's on the tip of my tongue. It keeps coming to my brain and fading. I just got to imagine it. You know what? The hell with it. Let me Google it. I know what theater it plays in here. Every year it plays in the same theater in our city. Imperial Theater. I just got to type in Imperial Theater Halloween. And the name of the movie is... Wait. not showing. It's saying Halloween party. Oh well, no luck. Oh wait, I didn't put in Montreal. There could be 1,000. There can be 1,000 Imperial theaters. There we go. As soon as I put in the word Montreal, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. A fabulous cult film experience. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Spooky Dookie. Spooky Dookie's a movie? Are we going to invert this fair value gap? Halloween porn. Yeah, basically that's what it is. Let me draw a line on this chart here and see. Oh, wrong line. Is it F6? There we go. Let's see if we invert this fair value gap and where we go from it. I want to take it. Let's create the cardinal sin again and go in early. Why 25 seconds? Why not get punished again for getting in early? Why am I getting in early? Because VWAP and yeah, you know what? Mr. Mikey is gonna get out. I'm breaking too many rules, and that's just stupid. That's just stupid. I'm tired of doing stupidities. I'm sorry. If I want to play because I'm bored, let me play for a one lot. There we go. And you see how it's the wrong decision even to do it? Not waiting for, I mean, yeah, of course you can lose even if you wait for it to close and invert the fair value gap. But getting in early is just mathematically stupid. What did I save myself? 1 point, 2 points, 3? And I watch it go against me by 9 points, 10 points, 11, 12. Oh, that's my son watching the stream thing. Get the hell off. Get the hell off, right? I bet you. Yep.
If you're done your stream or something, can you close up? Nothing is loading here. Work is telling me what the fuck's going on. Nothing is loading here because of your stuff.
Okay, guys, my son is at work and he's on Wi-Fi and he thinks I'm using all the bandwidth. And until we figure out that problem, I have to close up for today. I had a decent day. I passed my Apex account. I got 571 on MFFU, so that's 791. Yeah, what can you do? Gotta make the children happy. That's what it is to be a parent. At least that's what it is in this house. Sorry about that. Go to room. Yeah, go to room. No, he's at work and it's not his work isn't loading. He's on Wi-Fi. He's like 3 floors above me, and then we got to run a wire there so he can be connected with the wire. But for now, he's on Wi-Fi. So yeah, I will send you the link. I'll create a. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, that I can do, but I got to close the stream. So check your email, Woodchip, and I got to close the stream. But check your email like in 5 minutes from now. Bye, guys. Thanks for showing up. If there's anyone new, any stragglers that are new, hit the subscribe. Get me to 30. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.